One thing I learned from this project is the importance of having a clear goal and vision for your event. Once we knew exactly what we were working towards, it was a lot easier for us to divide and conquer using the different talents and abilities that our team had. We worked really well together, and we always kept that end goal in mind of what we were trying to accomplish. It made the whole experience way less stressful. We felt more organized and way more productive because we were working together very, very efficiently.
I think one of the biggest lessons that I was able to learn from this whole experience working with the BLM was how different it is working with an actual client versus the classroom settings. So we had an assignment that basically covered exactly what was going to happen. And we did it in the classroom. We did like a whole press release, what we were going to do. And why I feel like it taught us a lot. It's totally different when that actually happens to you in real life. And so I learned a lot on relying on your team, that if you all are in this together, it makes it so much easier. If you have to reschedule, if different stuff comes up, you can handle it so much more efficiently than if you're just by yourself.
So thinking about the class and what we've been doing, you know, as a person that the current position I have at BYU is to work as an event planner, if you will, for the Office of Faculty Development. And a lot of people have come to me to make the decisions of what was going on in the department. So now, as a member of the class and a member of the team, what I've learned is that all of us have been able to bring something to the project. We both have, or I should say we all have our own skill set, our talents, our knowledge, and we've been able to use that to bring about, I feel, probably a very successful event. We're just grateful for the opportunity that we had to work with the Bureau of Land Management, with Kelsey Griffey and her staff, and hopefully things will go well for her in the future, and we'll be able to do another workshop for her.
I thought working this semester with the BLM was a really good exposure for me personally, and also for our group, to work with an organization who was owned by the government. When it came to their budget, it couldn't go towards food, so we had to kind of get creative. And sending out all the emails to different teachers, that was kind of tricky, but in the end, you know, we did our best. And that's the thing I loved about this whole process of trying to have this event. Sadly, we weren't able to have it, but I loved the ways that we were able to kind of get creative and just come together as a group. And you know, we never bagged on each other of, oh, that's a not good idea, or that's also not a good idea. We were just able to come together and really see what was best for our client.
I learned a lot of things about working with the BLM or preparing an event for the BLM this semester. Probably one of the most important things I learned is that you need a really good team in the event management group that you're in. You need a good team to create a good event. Everybody needs to work together. And it needs to be a well-oiled machine where all the parts are working at all the same time. It's very important to be close to the client and to work hand in hand with them as well. Being an event manager is stressful, but I think it's also really worth it. It's a worthwhile profession and job. I'm glad that I took this class and that we did this event, or that we had the chance to prepare it anyways.
One of the things that I learned the most is the importance of depicting your client, your organization, in a way that is accurate and true to what they do. I originally had some images of trees and just nature scenes that I thought would be sufficient, but then later got images of what the BLM does in action. It made such a difference for the event because it depicted to our audience the importance of these actions and why it is that they need to come. And I was able to represent the BLM in a way that holds true to who they are.